It's your girl. Why do I feel like this light is just looking straight up my nose? Okay. Jesus Christ. Anywho, um, hey y'all, hey. Let me put myself a little bit more in the camera there. Hey y'all, hey. It's the CPR business coach. Not gonna be on here for long. I always say that, and then I end up being on here for long. But today I'm not gonna be on here for long because for a while I don't got time for the video to be taking forever to upload. Two, I'm ready to eat my food. Three, I'm low key sleepy. It's 10:45 at night, and I'm just up doing research like how I'm always doing. But let me get to the point of this video because you are watching this because you saw something about becoming a qualified DOT specimen collector, and you're like, oh my goodness, what does this have to do with CPR training? Well, for those who do not know, my plan with the CPR business was never to just do CPR. It was always to have some sort of employee onboarding um, business that assisted healthcare, mental health, um, daycare, and things of that nature with onboarding employees by doing things like offering CPR training, CPI training, which is crisis prevention intervention, um, background checks, I-9 form verification. That's why I became a motor notary back in 2020. So these were things that I always thought about. And then another one of those things would be offering drug testing. Now, when it comes to offering drug testing, you do not have to be the person that is testing the urine. You can just be what is called a specimen collector, where you are collecting the specimen, whether it be urine, hair, saliva, right? You are protecting the security of that specimen until the lab comes and picks it up, and then once the lab comes and pick it up, you are then facilitating the communication between the lab and the employer or whoever it was that requested the collection. Um, so, with that, in order to be qualified to collect specimen that has been requested from an entity that is under the regulation of DOT, which stands for Department of Transportation, there are steps that you have to take. First, you have to take the training, which I have a way that you can take that training for free. The link is down in the description. You just join my Facebook group, and I have the link to where you go to take that training for free, pinned to the top of the group. Easy, easy, okay? After you take that, you then have to do a mock. And a mock is where, um, you're doing like a pretend specimen collection, and I am watching you via video. You do not have to get it through me. You can go and take this free training and then go and do a mock collection with somebody else. Generally, what they do is you have to do 5 different mock collections, and you have to pass those mock collections. They're not going to reteach you anything. It's either pass or fail, right? So the difference with taking it with me and taking it with somebody else is that if you take it with me, I am giving you the training and also the documentation that you can study from, so that step by step, you know what you need to do when we do this collection, this mock collection. You take it with somebody else, you're not getting that. They like, listen, you didn't take the training with me. You took the training on your own. So you come to me saying that you know what you're doing. So you got to come to me know what you're doing. They might charge 150. They might charge 250. Who knows what they're going to charge. But they charge that. And if you fail, you have to pay again and take it again. You take it with me, I pretty much guarantee that you're going to pass your mock. The cost for the mock is $250. If you want to take the whole thing with me, where I do the training with you, one-on-one, and then I also do the mock, that's $450. So like I said, this video was just going to be straight to the point, for somebody who wants to be qualified to be a DOT specimen collector. Now the question is, can you collect other types of specimen, like the Department of Family and Children, employers, random? Yes, you can. That's the answer to that. The reason why we say DOT is because DOT has certain requirements in order to collect specimen for them, right? So, say for instance, if you have a truck driver and they have to go and take random drug tests, the Department of Transportation is the one that regulates them. And so, the person that is collecting the specimen from that truck driver has to have this training. Okay? Um, and so that's it. That's all. Pretty simple with that. And the reason why you want to take a training that is giving you that piece of the training is because the Department of Transportation is going to be the largest requester of drug tests. Okay, for all your truckers, your anybody who's got a CDL, pretty much. Um, it's a bunch of other different entities, but that's the biggest one is people who have CDLs. Because after they get their CDL, before they get it, they have to take a drug test, and anytime while they have it, they can be brought up for random drug tests. So that's it. That's all. If you got questions, you can schedule a free 15-minute call with me. That link is also in the description, or you can leave a comment on the video. Uh, like I said, I know this CPR business coach, but I always had other stuff that I was doing. I just focused on the CPR side. The CPR business is the flagship. The CPR business is what funds all my other things that I started up, whether it be mobile notary, um, apostille, wedding officiant, um, drug testing, I-9 form verification, um, let's see, wilderness, first aid, babysitting, um, babysitting, safety course. It's late at night, y'all. I'm tired. Um, just like a whole bunch of different things, right? When I first started, my business was Emerge CPR, and then it was Second Nature CPR, and then after that, I started putting things like health and safety training, emergency and safety training, stuff like that, because the business is always meant to do more than just CPR training. Um, Join the Facebook group. I'll be putting a lot of information in there on just different things that you can do. Like I said, the CPR business is about much more than just teaching CPR, but I use the CPR business to fund the other stuff that I want to do. So I tell people like, yo, like, even if you don't want to retire teaching CPR, because I ain't trying to, I know it looked like it, but I'm not going to retire teaching CPR. I've been doing it for 12 years now. Okay, the longest thing I've ever done in my life other than be a mother. Never would have saw myself teaching CPR for 12 years. Never. But it's always been a placeholder. It's always been something that I just use to start other stuff. Okay? So if you have something else you want to do and you don't know how you're going to come up with the money to do it, teach CPR. Teach CPR. It's still tried and true. It is still tried and true. It's still tried and true. Okay? You got questions, you know what to do, and that's it. I'm out.